Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing on red deck and we're doing a regular run facing the gold. I still don't know if that's how you pronounce it. No skips are worth it, and let's go. Okay, so immediately I see 3 high cards and we have 3 spades. I think it's definitely better just to go spades here. We have 4 spades, just keep it going. Okay, this spades wins by 8. I think. Yeah, there you go. Very nice. Cashing out $3. Hanging Chad is one of the most versatile and best jokers. I don't even think there's a consideration. I mean, maybe there's a consideration for gluttonous because maybe there's an earlier payoff, I guess. But there's just so much synergy with Chad. I will just... Okay. We are on a gut shot straight. So that means there are 8 outs. And we got it. I actually don't know with Chad. I think this wins. No, a little shy. That's okay. So I guess maybe that was the con of taking Chad instead of gluttonous, was it? Okay. So all good. So now we're just looking for synergy with the Chad. Crafty. So Chad, on top of it retriggering, it's also like a pseudo chip joker because you just reactivate the save joker. So maybe think of it as like plus 20 chips. So maybe we don't just need plus chips. Maybe we also don't need gluttonous. Maybe the gold also isn't clubs. I was about to say maybe the boss kind of screws us. I think actually we save money here. Sure, maybe we could take Crafty in one shot. Well, Crafty gives us a clear direction. It's also foil, which is powerful. So I think I do actually take Crafty. In a world, I also imagine myself not taking Crafty. So maybe if you're playing along, it would be a little different. Okay, so this will one-shot with Crafty. I have to remember Crafty is not eternal, but see how that only scored 800? That's not too powerful. Okay, so when early on you have no sign of money, is it worth taking a eternal economy joker? Especially something like golden that isn't really considered to be one of the better ones. I say yes. I do want overstock. I want to open up these packs, can't afford it. Wily, we're never considering. So I think we just take Golden Joker and keep it going. So actually, there may be some consideration for the top-up tag because we don't really have any good Jokers here. Although if we take top-up tag, that's minus $4. I guess also if it's minus $4 and we're looking at it like that, it's minus the amount of dollars, 1 from our interest and maybe 1 or 2 from our hands. So if we skip, basically the top-up tag costs $7 for 2 jokers, which for 2 random jokers is probably not worth it. So let's just go in. Okay. We got actually pretty lucky with the hard straw. Maybe I keep in 9s because we have a pair of 9s here. Maybe we get a boat somewhere along the way. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we play, we didn't need the 9s because we ended up just getting the base cards. This should win with the plus 50. It wins no matter what with plus nothing. Okay, so I was actually correct on my assessment that this blind would be $7. Okay. Arrowhead has synergy with Chad. However, I'm getting worried that maybe we just have a no bolt. Well, that may be true. Maybe that's not a problem. Because remember, Crafty is not a real, something really that we're going to be playing into. Arrowhead is just very powerful. I could save my money, but I also feel like I do need scoring. The second we get any form of molt, we're very strong. Sure. Okay. $5, not feeling good. So I guess maybe we go for spades now. I guess there's also not a lot of spades though. Maybe I keep the 3 in case I have to play like a 2 pair. Okay, that's out the window. Going spades. I wonder if this will one-shot. I don't think it will because we just have no chips. Ooh, or not. I'm sorry, no molt, but it actually does. So it's 2,000 just because of our abundance of chips. If we get a molt joker, we're good. Okay, so Steven as an Eternal. So I would take an Eternal X-Molt. I would take maybe an Eternal Scalar. I don't know if Steven is enough, especially because we have Eternal Chad already and Eternal Golden Joker. I think for us to take another Eternal, it would have to be like Photograph. It would have to be something that's actually run defining. Steven, yes, will make us survive a little bit longer, maybe, but I don't think it's necessary. I think we'll find better because I'm also considering just buying Overstock right now. So here's my thing with Overstock. I feel like a lot of people tend to buy Overstock early in the hope that later they can actually use Overstock and be good. Now also there's kind of human psychology going into it. Overstock, you just see more stuff, so you always want to see more options, and you really don't feel when Overstock wins you games. So maybe I have a bias here and I'm supposed to buy Overstock, although I think I want to save my money, because if I save my money, that means I can buy packs probably sooner rather than later, right? I guess let's keep it going. Going for spades. Definitely throwing away the clubs. We have no aces. Oh, I guess we keep the ace. And this just wins while we have no value generators in our deck. Oh well. Okay, so 2,300. So now we get $15. So now we're in a place where we're actually pretty good. We do need more score. We are facing hearts, so the only suit debuff we haven't faced is actually spades. Maybe we want to go find some score here. I do see this clearance sale, and I do really want to take clearance sale because effectively that means Golden Joker is now giving us $5 per round because our money is 25% better. So I think I do just take clearance sale now. Saying that, now do I go for the standard pack? I really want to, because if we get a value generator, we'll probably take any lucky card, we'll probably take any seal, we'll probably take, yeah. So I think I do need this. Also, we are on the red deck where you actually see more cards because of the extra discard, so hopefully this is not a bust. That's a bust. Polychrome with Chad, though, is powerful, and it's spade. This is probably just powerful enough that we could take. We could also maybe make it lucky later. For sure. Alright, let's just try to find some spades. Trying to find some... Excuse me, spades. Trying to find some spades. Okay. So we do actually get the Polychrome, and I think because we got the Polychrome, we'll actually just win here. Because anything that increases this molt is going to catapult our score. Just as we've proven, if we get that card, we will one-shot. As long as we get the flush, of course. Okay, so first of all, this is a little tech. Astronomer, we buy, and we can open up everything for free and sell it and be at the interest cap. So let's buy that. Okay. What are we trying to play? First of all, let's look at our hands and we see flushes. So the reason we're playing flushes is because we get how much? So Chad is 100 plus 250, so 300 plus 50, which is, no, I guess we'll do plus, so almost, like 450, a little bit under 450 chips. Does that mean we want to upgrade flushes? The answer is probably going to be yes, honestly, even though it's not, of course, what I want to do. But I will take pairs for the eventual pivot. You know, it might come. But, of course, just getting that flush level is really powerful. Now we could probably just sell Astronomer, so we still get to the interest threshold. And maybe Venus we just keep as a blocker, right? Okay, going spades, and now we probably don't even need this polychrome card. Now I'm just going to play it because I don't want to be proven wrong, but you know, whatever. This polychrome card also gets stronger if the base mult's good. Yep, so what was it, 7,000 before? Now it's 12,000. Okay, we get a lot of money. I think no matter what we buy, sell, die, cool. We can do that pretty much every time we see it. Facing hearts. This 2-pair joker maybe is interesting. Maybe I buy it just to fill out the joker slots. More options, right? More mults powerful. Maybe for temperance value, we take it. So the sum of the packs down here is $7. So that means if we just subtract our money, that would be $30. If we re-roll, that means it would be at 25, which is still technically the interest cap. I mean, we do have the golden joker, so sure. Okay, so scary face is maybe a consideration. No, it's not, because we already have chips. Right now, what we're lacking is just any mult. Obviously, we have mad joker, but that's not really what we're into. I mean, we could maybe go for 2-pair with 2 spades. Yeah, we could do that actually, and then maybe that's our way out of crafty. Let's open up this planet pack because we have 2 blockers. No Jupiter, so it's not even a consideration. Just crack open Mars, open up the Arcana pack. So we can go for Sun, although we don't want to do that with Arrowhead. We can go for Strength. Nothing matters for that. So I think we could just sell Venus, crack open this Priestess. We could eat the Jupiter, just for now. And let's keep it going. Hearts are debuffed. Let's maybe just try to find spades. Okay. Playing this flush. This is the first time played without the polychrome card, so maybe we don't get there. Yep, it's close. Close, but not there. We do have a lot of spades, so maybe this is where we could... Or we don't have a lot of spades anymore, so maybe this is where we could try that 2-pair strategy. I think we could just go for 9s here, because we have 4 9s left. Okay, it's fine. I'm actually expecting this probably to score more than our flush. Okay, I was wrong. Fortune Teller does not help us. Moon does not help us. Let's look at what boss says. Face card is drawn face down does not matter. Investment tag is, once again, how I like to look at this is how much money are we missing out? Even if it is 7, right? We still want to see the shop. There's opportunity cost there. Let's definitely take the Wasteful. Wasteful makes it so we can get our spades more frequently. Maybe we can't reroll because we don't want to go under the interest threshold. So let's open up this Arcana pack first, maybe. Okay, so Soul or 20 bucks. So let's actually look and see what would we rather have. Perkio or 20 bucks? I would rather have Perkio because it's probably at its worst an economy generator. At its best, it could be in run defining. So definitely Perkio over 20 bucks. Would I pay 20 bucks to not face the Violet Vessel? Maybe I would. Would I pay 20 bucks for Yorick? Yeah, I think I would. Would I pay 20 bucks for Tribulate? Yeah, I think I would. Kato, I would. So actually in this case, I think I would actually go for the Soul. And would I get rid of 2-pair or would I get rid of Crafty? So here's the thing. Crafty isn't as important as we think. However, Mad Joker's perishable. We get Perkio, which is good. Alright, let's crack open the Celestial Pack. Nothing's actually important. So we are at least getting money from Earth, so that's affording us another reroll. Mime and Blackboard. Oh boy. So pairs are strong right now. Do we have anything for Mime? So I think actually Perkio would, if we didn't open up that Soul, I think Mime would take Perkio's spot. However, Blackboard is powerful. But right now it's only, what is it, 12 volts, right? So it's only plus 8. Well, actually, no, right? It would be plus 12, actually. With pairs, is that enough? Yeah, I think it's enough. Okay. And then we will be leveling up pairs, right? Okay. So now, this is also another thing. If we're just getting plus $3, now it's plus 7 just from here, and then maybe another plus 7. So like missing out on 14 is just not ever going to be worth it. All right, so let's just try to get rid of errors. Maybe we could just play this one. Maybe we could play this 2-pair to dig. Maybe we just discard. Okay, so we have 7s here. Let's see how this does. Okay, that seems bad, but remember, now we kind of traded our score for economy, right? So I think we're actually very good. Also, once again, we have that really good card. All right, now remember, we do have the double tag. Definitely not for top-up tag. Okay, throwback. It is X-Molt, but we have X-Molt now, right? So, do we take a super position? So, super position is 3 molt. I'm not gonna lie to you, I think 3 molt's pretty powerful. Something that I failed to consider earlier with the soul is that Golden Joker is eternal. And if we have Blackboard, and we have Arrowhead, and Chad is eternal, maybe we don't have room for base molt, and maybe we need to get rid of Arrowhead. But Arrowhead's doing a lot of the lifting right now. Also, Arrowhead and Chad only do stuff with each other, basically. So honestly, I'm thinking I might need to get rid of Perkio for Supernova. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's crack open this Mercury. Okay, let's open up this Arcana pack for Death. We don't have our value generator. Also, we don't want those. So I think let's just make a ace. Do we need the Supernova? I think I made a mistake by taking the Perkio. I don't think I've properly took account the entire situation we were in. Let's do this reroll. Okay, let's try to find something. Now we just got 2 blockers. That's fine. Okay, so played a pair. And now, no matter what, we're scoring more because of the Supernova. Yeah, not really worried. Let's just do some discarding. All right, but I think now we're finally in a position where I feel comfortable. We have a clear direction. Try to put value in our deck. Try to get more. Try to get a permanent base molt. Try to get a not rental X molt, right? Opening the standard pack. Okay, so I think I would take a gold card regularly, but because of Blackboard, it's just not worth it. Same thing with Red Seal. The ideal with a Red Seal is to probably put a gold card on it. No, thank you. I could take a steel card. However, Supernova happens up top. Thank you. We could open up this Arcana pack. Okay, so right away I see the Devil. So I probably Devil and then Death. That's probably our best option here. Maybe I should have used Magician instead. Oh well. We could sell 1 just to get the money for Blackboard and keep it going. Okay, so I don't like drawing face down in this case, so let's just get rid of it. Alright, so we have 7. Sure. Okay. We have 10s now. Okay. We have a discard here, probably. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm worried about this. Okay, so let's maybe try to find what suits it is. They are all spades. Are they? Is that true? Can diamonds be here? I have no idea. Yeah, they're all spades. Cool. Cool beans. Alright, so we actually got the extra money, so I should have kept the blocker. I sold too early. Alright. Stuntman is not maybe what I want to do because once again, it's the same problem. We're just getting more chips. That technically works with Arrowhead, but it's also perishable, right? So let's crack open this Celestial Pack, trying to find more pairs. Beautiful, found more pairs. Is going back in time worth it? Well, first of all, let's look at our bosses. Faces, our debuff does not matter that much. We go back in time if Supernova decides, if we don't find a replacement for Supernova. Another pair is great. I would use Judgment if we were trying, like, didn't have a permanent Joker, but kind of do. Making more aces seems fine because I've just noticed we've been making a lot of aces. Okay, should I do the reroll? Nope, because we have blackboard. Well, we do have gold cards. Nope, let's keep it going. We can also just sell this in case we don't hit any of them. Let's get rid of all of our red cards. Let's play our 7. Okay, so next one should win. Let's just try to dig for them. Okay, so our only value generators were those aces. So that's good for me. Man, I had coffee. I have coffee in one of my cups, and it is not doing very good right now. It is so disgusting. Blue Seal, obviously, just a taker. Should I go Arcana pack? Obviously, I'm going Arcana pack, just re-rolling first. My brain just kind of farted there. That's why I lagged. I would 100% take Photograph if it wasn't perishable. Let's open up this Arcana pack. I got a little bit too greedy. Another soul. So what can we afford to get rid of? We can afford to get rid of Superposition. It's leaving anyways, so sure. Tribulate is our best hit because now we're just going for face cards. Alright. Let's just go for face cards. Let's just go for face cards. Okay, so we got the pair. This should just be crushing, I think. Okay, so we could probably get out of Arrowhead now that we have 100. So replacing it probably for something seems smart. Going standard pack, we will absolutely just take a purple seal. Opening standard pack, absolutely take a red seal. What? Purple. Do we want to go back in time? Oh boy. No, I don't think so. I think we're very close to scoring 100k per round. So maybe just reroll once. All right, let's keep going. I forgot what boss was. Okay. That should be okay. Maybe. Let's play this pair. Maybe I should have played the pair. Maybe we can actually find a lot of pairs. Yeah, let's do something like this. I probably do need to play this class. Yeah, let's just play this. Because it's effectively a tribulate. And just hopefully it doesn't break. Yeah, so I actually made a mistake there. I should have been more mindful. Now, fortunately, it worked out, right? But I should have been still more mindful. Pair sets money to 0, so just keep in mind we need to spend our money. Normally this economy tag would be worth it, but of course, going to the pair because we have the double tag. Definitely taking Crystal Ball. Definitely opening up the standard pack. Definitely taking a purple seal. Definitely opening up the coin pack. Okay, stop. What do we need to do better? This Triboulet is effectively working. Like, it's we don't have base molt, and we don't need base molt. We don't need base molt. What we need to do is find a way to get more X molt. You see the ramen here, but I'm not going to take the ramen. Find a way to get more X molt. Because once you get either bigger base molt or more X molt. Once you do that, you win. Chaos we don't want to take. Alright, let's keep it going. Okay. Okay, we have a death. So we could maybe make for... I'll just keep discarded. We can make more of those cards. We can discard again. And we can make more blue seals. Now this should win. Just making sure the... Oh, right. I completely forgot I'm a doofus. Triboulet only works on kings and jacks. Right? Obviously. So, Arrowhead actually probably isn't doing too much. So that's okay. Constellation is our missing piece of X-Molt. So now we're just going to be eating every planet that we come across. Like eating Saturn first, then eating Mercury, then cracking open this Arcana pack. Arcana pack has a pair, which could be interesting, a Hermit, which could be interesting, a Magician, which could be interesting. I think we just go Hermit, honestly. And there we go. Now we're just going to keep getting Constellation online. Triboulet is obviously the most important thing here, but sure, I'll take a lot more money. I should have actually spun this wheel first, because now Hermit's not in my pool. Oh well. We're in win territory. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, we'll turn jacks into queens. Okay, definitely making that gold card. Definitely digging for more cards. Definitely digging for more cards. Sure, clubs. Why not? Okay, turning jacks into queens. And this should be one. Yeah, so see how crazy we just won? Yeah, this is pretty good. We'll definitely take a temperance here. Maybe I buy the temperance so it's up top. Well, maybe I want to get another temperance, right? Let's open up the standard pack. Nothing there is important. We have a blocker, so let's open up this Arcana pack. 4 planets, which means Constellation's getting stronger, which means our regular planet's getting stronger, even though that does not matter in the slightest. Sure, we could just use it for another planet. Why not? Strength. Alright, let's keep it going. I completely forgot that playing pairs screws me. We can definitely just make more queens. We can just continue digging. Continue digging. Actually, there's no more digging to be dug. And this is okay because Constellation and everything's crazy. The only thing we are somewhat worried for is the Violet Vessel. Everything else I think we can just afford to skip to the end. Let's take a peek. Oh, I thought we were a round ahead. We should just save our money and keep it going. Okay. Let's discard. We already have our face cards. We already know that it one-shots, so we could only need the queens. Great. The more regular pairs we get, the stronger Triple A is because of the sex molts. Cool. The second we get to be able to score 400k per turn, then I think I'll feel comfortable enough to just skip to the end. I mean, this is a better than average skip, so sure, let's do it. Bunch of money. Discarded. Discarded for sun. Oh, thank you. Cool for pair. Can we please not kill me here? This is painful, man. Why did it do that? That really stinks. Did I throw away kings? We only had 2 kings? Why do we only have 2 kings? What happened where I only have 2 kings? I turned kings into aces earlier. I better look next time. I was talking a big game to make a lot of mistakes.